Hi, Internet lovelies. Today I want to talk about the huge deception known as Ascension. Now, I'm sure a lot of people have heard that term, but if you haven't, what Ascension is, it's a popular concept amongst New Age that's basically we're evolving into a higher consciousness, civilization's evolving, we are moving from 3D to 5D or whatnot, and everything's progressing, evolving, and a lot of people think there's going to be some event that causes a shift into this. And I have unfortunate news that that couldn't be further from the truth. So I'll get into why I'm making a video on this and why it's incorrect. So you can pretty much ask any civilization expert that right now we are in a decline. Our civilization is falling. We're not heading towards the golden age, we're going the other way. And pretty much we have a couple hundred years left before some major catastrophe happens and society rebuilds on that. And that will kick off the golden age. But unfortunately, New Age miscalculated that. So that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. But evolution isn't linear. As you know, a lot of people know, it's cyclic. There's civilizations that have been more advanced than us and that have fallen. And yeah, basically the rise and fall of civilizations. And when you study history, you could see that. And that's the law of rhythm. And I don't see any way to beat this law. Initially, I thought the whole concept of ascension was a positive one. I thought maybe people, if enough people collectively believe that we're evolving and work towards that, that we could make it a reality and basically break the unseen forces that keep us in this cycle. Because that's the whole purpose of magic, is to manipulate these forces and unseal our fate, pretty much. So I was thinking, okay, maybe that will happen. Okay, I've seen it as a positive thing, but I'm starting to see a lot of negative things from it. And the deception runs deep, and it's going to tie a lot of things together. So pretty much, where should I start on this? Oh, I'm seeing things all over the damn place that's called, like, people talking about ascension symptoms. And everyone thinks that they are ascending and experiencing negative side effects from it. And I looked at those negative ascension symptoms, and they are all the negative ones are on point to what your body does when you overload it with carbohydrates. And a lot of spiritual people are going vegan and vegetarian. And when you do that, you uptake your carbs and sugar. I don't care what anybody says who you are, that's what happens. And I'm not putting anyone's freaking lifestyle down or choices or trying to make anyone feel dumb here. I fell for the shit too myself. I thought vegetarian was the way to go, and it cost me a lot, and I will be making a video on that. But anyways, back to that. All these ascension symptoms are like tremors, ears ringing, just really bad shit, high anxiety. And if you're experiencing those symptoms, that's not good. And it could be for the diet change, because the veganism ties into spiritual. Most spirituals people, well, actually they're becoming less and less, believe that, you need to not eat meat to be spiritual. And there's this whole thing about that. But I can tell you it's wrong. It's messing people up. There's literally people having seizures, and they believe that they're ascending. Seriously. People are having problems from going on the diet, and they think they're dealing with ascension symptoms. So, and it's just getting crazy. And the stuff deludes people. Like I said, I was there. You don't realize what you're doing until basically afterwards, So I can assure you, if you're experiencing all those negative symptoms, that you're not ascending, that's what's going on. We're in a decline. And I'm sorry. But, you could practice magic and unseal your fate and take off the chains that these cosmic forces have on yourself. So you got that to look forward to. But as the whole evolving, things getting better, we'll be in the golden age in a couple hundred years. There's going to be a steady decline and a lot of that stuff going on. So I'm sorry to bring the bad news, but it's not ascension symptoms. And if you're experiencing those things and you switch to a vegan diet, it very well may be why. And none of those symptoms are good. If your ears are ringing or any of that, it's not good. So, I think I'm going to make a whole series on spiritual deception because there's a lot of them and it all ties in together. I'll make one on veganism and I'll go into more extensive detail of what it did to me. I was vegetarian, like almost vegan, and yeah, that wasn't working out good. I'm still suffering consequences from that. Also, I'm going to make one on psychedelics, and that one's going to split some skulls for sure. But yes, I definitely want to make a whole series about this because it all ties together. There's so much spiritual deception, but you shouldn't dismiss it all just because there's a lot of things that deceive you, because there is good stuff there. But anyways, just wanted to tell y'all that and look forward to upcoming videos about more on how we're deceived. And have a good day. Thanks for watching.